Mark, to Van Jones's point, Mark, what do you? I'm sorry. These are actually live pictures. You're looking out at Atlanta, Georgia. It looks like trying to stop or sit in at a highway. It's hard to tell if people are being arrested there or not. Some of the images are on my monitor are hard to see. But as we said, there are demonstrations taking place in a number of cities across the country. Mark, I want you to be able to respond to what Van said.
Yeah, Van, to what Van was saying, while I agree that it may be difficult to understand how and why Mike Brown may have done that, nonetheless, the forensics do seem to support that the struggle that happened at the car happened inside the car. And the most reasonable explanation for that, Van, unfortunately, is still that Mike Brown inserted himself into the situation, into the car. But I also agree with Jeff that, he really has to look at what happened after the car incident, because while that informs how Wilson looks at it, you still have to justify the shots. One thing that I see about Wilson's testimony, and I've seen it in many other cases, witnesses tend to fill in the gaps with what they believe they must have been thinking or what they must have done. The reality is, in a stressful situation like that, we know when we interview cops, they don't remember much of anything. They don't remember how many shots they fired. They don't remember the shot of it. They don't remember the flash out of the gun. And I think what happened in this case was Darren Wilson sort of realized that there were gaps in his memory, as were appropriate in traumatic situations, and may have filled it in a little bit, because I don't think cops think about, a mental decision, can I shoot legally now? If in fact Mike Brown was coming at him, the raging bull mentality that he may have perceived, there's no time for rational thought. It's survival time.